Well, for those of you wondering what I've been doing, I've been trying to get this car started. That's what I've been doing. Hopefully I will be live later tonight. So I have a starter to put on it. I just don't have tools or a person right now anywhere to help. So yeah, as soon as I can get the car going and started. See, this is what happens to your hands when you're out here trying to play Mr. Mechanic and still getting nowhere. Welcome. The car warranty people called me the other day, though, to tell me my warranty was about to be out on my vehicle. Guess I should have listened to them, huh? Of course, when they called, they wanted me to tell them what the make and model of my car was. I still don't understand that because, as I told them, they called me, I didn't call them. And if they called me to tell me that my warranty is about to be out on my car, wouldn't you tend to think that they would know, I don't know, the make and model of the car they're calling about? So I asked them, which of my 3 vehicles is the warranty about to run out on? Them not knowing that I only have 1 car, And their response was, well, ma'am, it's going to be the one you bought within the last 10 years. I said, that I purchased within the last 10 years? Or that's no more than 10 years old. No more than 10 years old. And I said, well, you must have dialed the wrong number, because I don't have a car that's under 10 years old. Let's see. The one I'm driving right now is 20 years old, about to be turning 21. Woo woo. And the other one that I blew the motor in was 17 years old. And my dream car that I don't have is 30-some years old. So which one is it? Well, ma'am, I just need to know your make and model of your vehicle so I can go ahead and connect you to the next person that you got to talk to that can fix everything up for your warranty. They're the specialist. They know what your vehicle make and model is. I said, well, if they know, just go on and connect me to them, because they already know what you're asking me. You're just behind in the loop. Boy, don't you know they got 38 hot? How many times y'all had the warranty people hang up on y'all? To me, I'm thinking, oh, it's game time when they call. It's time to play. I get me a good chuckle. That's my laugh of the day, because it's their job. I understand, we all got them. We don't necessarily like them, but we all got them, And, hey, they called me. I guess they want to play. Because if they don't, when they mark my name off that there list after playing a couple times, they must be ready to play, practicing for Family Feud or Jeopardy or something, But I'll help them. All I can. Do all I can to help them out. Why, heck, I'm even trying to find a car that it is that they looking that's running out of warranty stuff, I was trying to help them. They just didn't know. If they don't know, how the heck I'm gonna know, I mean, that might sound dumb to some folks, but shoot, if I feel like if you're calling me to tell me that something's wrong with my car, or you got some offer for it, and the offer has to do with the make and model of the car, Well, before you ring my phone, you ought to know what you calling about. That's part of your job, it seems like, you know. Sorry about the beating and the banging. I'm trying to hit this joker just right so she'll start. Day 2. And I got to go back to Tennessee day after tomorrow. Well, not got to. I'm supposed to. Be going back to Tennessee day after tomorrow to meet up with some friends that I met through this case about our little summer, and to get some stock footage for the documentary that I'm working on that has to do with the good townspeople there. You know, they need to have their voices heard too. There's a lot of real good people. A lot of real good people there. Oh, no. Still not cranking. I just can't find that right spot. Lord have mercy. And yep, I'm going to show y'all everything but my face right now because I've got grease streaks all over it and I look slightly cray-cray. But you know, while I was there at the vigil that I've been accused of all sorts of things for, I met some really good people. Really good people. And I think it's important for everybody to know and be able to see that there are some really good-hearted, hard-working, just everyday people in that town that have been adversely affected by the bullshit and the antics that some of these grown children are pulling. Now, I will say, and the only thing I'm going to say drama-wise in this little video here is I didn't record phone calls. I didn't release phone calls. I wasn't participating. I was being talked shit about in those phone calls. So please, when it's associated with that, keep my damn name out your mouth. Matter of fact, those that keeps carrying my name in your mouth, I must taste real good to y'all. Real good, apparently, because y'all can't keep it out. Just like I seen a clip that was sent to me. I didn't go hunting it down. Should be sent. Emailed. Tagged. Whatever. However you put it. I don't even know the proper term. I'm still trying to learn. But sent to me. Because some people that have a little mini axe to grind with me in their mind were saying the crap that Griff and Nita's talking about somebody's illness is awful. Let me repeat what the F I said. If you're going to quote me correctly, please. What I said is, and I'm going to continue to say, as far as I know, all I have been shown proof and guarantee of is Crohn's disease, which is not a terminal illness. I don't know about anything else. I have no clue. I've been told botched surgery. That's what I understand. I never heard the C word, the cancer. And I would have a problem with it if someone was faking it. I think that would be the lowest of the low. And yes, I do have a right to say something and comment on that particular thing because I'm a survivor myself and because my son is currently terminal. He's stage 2 on the cusp of stage 3 by 3/10 of a millimeter. If his tumor was larger by 3/10 of a millimeter, he would meet all criteria to be stage 3. Luckily for us, he went through 6 weeks of intensive radiation and chemo, where 6 times a week, that's right, 6 out of 7 days a week for 6 weeks, he got radiation once a day and chemo twice a day for 6 weeks, 6 times a week. He has maxed out radiation for his lifetime. Anybody that knows anything about it will be able to tell you how he's maxed out. It has to do with the fact that it's in his brain and at the top of your spinal column. Our body has a natural defense. So therefore, they have to put in a shunt and go directly into the brain to put the radiation in. He cannot have any more in his lifetime in that fashion. Any other fashion won't treat his illness. He has been seen at Duke Medical Center in North Carolina. He has been seen at Cancer Treatment Centers of America in Atlanta, Georgia. And he's at a consult. I believe it was the Mayo Clinic. There was a conference call done with all 3 physicians consulting on his case. Because at 28 years old, when he was diagnosed, it's extremely rare. There's no hereditary link. There's no lifestyle link. The type of cancer he has is called glioma. Look it up. Check with Google. I just know what I've seen my son suffer through. I would not wish on my worst enemy. And those of you assholes that keep hollering, get a job, if you looked at my papers, October the 20th was the first time I was notified that my points would be going up based on my leave being denied because I was threatened and they couldn't provide me security, so I took a personal leave. Then they denied it on the 20th of October, a month and 8 days after I took the leave and came back. Technically, I was terminated for missing too many days. 5 points is their maximum on their point system. At that point, I had 13 when they added those leave days on. Technically, that's why I lost my job. Their words to me, we were going to work with you on that because you do such a good job. Until we had the phone calls coming to corporate offices. We don't want that kind of attention. So we're terminating you based on missing too many days for the smartasses in the comments section that probably won't even listen to this and will make comments and sound very ignorant because what you're talking about is answered in the video that you didn't watch and you commented on. Because you're sheep. I said it. I encourage my sunshines to not be sheep, to be critical thinkers, to analyze situations, to listen to all sides and make their own decisions, and then come back and talk about it so we can all learn. I don't want sheep. I don't want blind followers. I don't want people that are yes men. I don't want any of that. Some people do. And for those of you that complain because I sound like that and accuse me of whatever, do it to the 3-year-old that lives in the same household. It sounds exactly like I do because it's hereditary. Jackasses. Better yet, go to the creator that I was listening to this morning that's not out in the wind, not out working on the vehicle, doesn't have a hereditary condition that they can prove that they've had surgery for twice, and I can't even do it the way they was doing it. 37 times in 8 minutes. Go to that creator that is so perfect and innocent and ask them. Oh, maybe they're not because they just recently lied to you. But y'all won't call them out on that either, will you? A couple people's names should be hypocrite because of your words and your actions. You should really change it to hypocrite. I'll change mine to bitch if you'll change it to hypocrite. Because I can be one. And I'm being pushed hard. Because you're telling me, get a job, get a job. You know, I can understand that if I'd have been out of work for even 2 months. This week makes 4 weeks now. Almost. I got 2 days left. And it'll be 4 weeks since I lost my job. So all these times that people's hollering, get a job, get a job, get a job. Yeah, there's jobs out there. But you still have to do the same process to get a damn job that you always have. Actually, it's a little harder now. Because you go online and you apply. Then they call you back. Then you make an appointment. Then you go for your first initial interview. Then if they like you, they call you back for a second interview. And possibly schedule a time to start. Some of them make you come back for a third interview. And you're screaming, get a job at somebody who has consistently been employed since they were 14 years old. Who was a single mother of twins, not living off of the damn system, but working for the state for 7 years. Yeah. And while doing that, having a second job for nearly 13 years of my twins. Yep, didn't do it twice. Only once. Had a set of twins. Only was pregnant one time. For nearly 13 years of their life, I had at least 2, if not 3 jobs. So everyone that hollers at me, get a job, go tell your kids to get a job and kiss my ass. I've had it. I'm not taking it anymore. You can't bother me because everyone hollering get a job. You're not one of my sunshines. You're some asshole that came over to troll me from another channel, possibly even another creator that's got their panties in a wad. But what you aren't is you aren't my family. And my family is my sunshines. My family are the people who I love and care about, and who love and care about me. Not you jerk-offs that probably yourselves need to get a job. Yeah, that's right, I said it.